Okay, looks like I'm live. Okay, cool. All right. I don't see anybody here, but I'm still gonna sit here and I'm still gonna talk because um I am literally going stir crazy in all of this whatever. I don't even have the kids outside like I normally do for the last couple of days. There's been like yesterday, I think I counted 24 kids outside the window. Uh, that's not social distancing, and kids don't even care. So, oh, hey Anna, I see her there. Oh, and there's Jay. Hi Jay. Oh, so if you guys have anything you want to talk about, just feel free to go ahead and add in. This is really weird. I didn't expect to be like this. However, I was checking my phone to see what Jay had just sent me in Messenger, so I'm going to put that away. I had a list that I was going to talk about. Let me see if I can get to that list now. That might be easier. But I probably won't be able to get to that list because tech hates me. Okay, I wanted to introduce myself. Obviously, Anna and Jay know me. Those of you who don't know me and only know me here, my name is Susan. I go by Sunny, thanks to Jay. I am an extreme extrovert, and this quarantine is a little much on me. I'm used to just going out the door, hopping on a bus, talking to as many people as I can, and building up my neighborhood of people that I know and can help and help me. However, during this quarantine, I have, Jay is reminding me, cried over strawberry tarts. But who wouldn't? They're very beautiful. And if you've never had one, then you're missing out. Hi, Lisa. I have a lot of children. I have 3 who live here with me. They're all teenagers, and the fact that I have not strangled any of them yet, even jokingly, is pretty good. It's going very slowly. It's really quiet in this room, and I don't know what to do with that. But if I turn on music, I'm just going to get confused, I know, because I get distracted daily to kind of keep some of my sanity. So let's jump right in. One of the other things I wanted to do, I hate this. I have, probably should put it in front of me, huh? So what I'm doing to keep myself busy is I am unpacking. We recently moved here from a smaller apartment, and all of the boxes are now in the dining room. I have put away most of the ones in the kitchen, which is big because there was about 30 boxes in the kitchen. I'll show you that pile tomorrow in the dining room because I kind of want you guys to get an idea of exactly what I'm working with. And I'm not embarrassed about it because we did just move. I am somewhat also of a hoarder, and I can admit that, but I am getting better about it, and I am getting rid of stuff. A lot of vintage stuff because I hold on to a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh, I love this. But right now, I don't have room for it in my apartment, and it really doesn't go with it. So there's that. And these walls behind me will be decorated shortly too, because I have a lot of the stuff that's supposed to go on those walls. So watch for that. I'm gathering the materials so that I can make masks. However, I'm having a hard time finding elastic. Today, after I get done doing this, I'm going to try and source some elastic. I had some ideas. If it works, it's going to be really cute. If it doesn't, I'll probably cry. No, I won't cry. I'll just be angry. And I'll just make my own strings if I have to. It's not a big deal. I do have a lot of scrap material that I am gonna upcycle into masks, because I don't think it's a bad idea to wear them when you go out. I mean, I haven't been recently because I don't have one, but I have been very, very careful in keeping the 6 feet away from everybody that I can. So there's that. That's what I'm doing. That's my part that I'm doing, and staying in was driving me crazy. I had thought about going to the Joann Fabric website, Lisa. I need to check to see if they have any. If they don't, I'm actually just gonna hop on somewhere and buy a bunch of hair ties and use those, because people have been having success with those. And also I'm gonna start making the little bands that the nurses and that are looking for with the buttons on them, because I have 1,000 buttons. And I want to make those and donate those to the hospital just for something to do. I'm sure those will go really, really quick. And there's actually now a crocheted version that I saw, so I could do it either way. I do have yarn, I do have scraps of fabric that I could do, so we're good on that. My biggest concern right now is that where we're living right now, my bedroom is behind this wall, and behind that is a basketball court. Now, for the past week, we've heard the same 2 teenagers outside at the basketball court at 3 o'clock in the morning. We have asked them every night, politely, if they will leave, and they've popped off at us every time with, "Oh, we were just talking," or, "Maybe you should get up earlier." It wouldn't be a problem under normal circumstances, because we could, whatever, be like, "Okay, cool, no problem, you've got to get out, this is a great time," whatever. But Andrew is an essential worker. He is a custodian at the schools, and so therefore he has to go into work every day early to get his job done. So when he's kept up until 3 a.m., sometimes 4, by the people playing basketball, teenagers, yet again, like I said, it's not a good situation. Okay, another thing I'm doing is currently I'm taking a class in screenwriting with the help of my lovely friend Nina. We are drafting ideas for a sitcom. So far, the response has been really wonderful. So I can't wait to see how that goes. I'm just as surprised as everyone else when I actually churn a piece of work out and I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of funny. So I was excited about that. There was something, I was going to do something and now I can't find my paper. Oops. So I think in these times we need a new system of telling what day it is. So I'm going to open my new pens. Okay guys, I love these pens. Amazing pens. You can erase them. And I'm obsessed with pens anyway. So let's use, I think black is going to work out better for us on this green paper. I have never used these. So our old system of days of the week obviously aren't going to work, because you wake up and you say, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? I got a new system for you. So you have today. This is today. Okay? Today's easy to understand. It's today. And obviously, what was the day before today? That is yesterday. Okay. And what is the day after today? That is tomorrow. And we agree on this, right? We have yesterday, today, and tomorrow. However, and today is actually Thursday, right? So this would be in normal days, it would be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But you need to know what Tuesday was, and you're not going to go Tuesday, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. No. By the new standard, we have the day before yesterday, and we have the day after tomorrow, and they now have names. So we have lasterday, which is the day before yesterday, yesterday, today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, which would be nexterday. These make a lot more sense in the quarantine time. So if you hear me talking about them, if I say, hey, I did that lasterday, that means I did it the day before yesterday. I do have some things that I need to get done today, tomorrow, and nexterday that I didn't get done yesterday or lasterday. So this is our new, if you hear me using it, that's our little table. I'll include a picture of it on my little thing here so we can all remember and we can all refer to it and we don't think I'm crazy when I'm using it later. That was my epiphany last night, again, before I went to sleep. I have noticed, I don't know how you guys, I'm switching topics again. I don't know how many of you have moved recently or moved a lot or moved at all, really. I don't know if you have the same recurring dream after you move that I seem to be having. I keep thinking that I left a drawer completely full of things that I know that I brought here because I've already found that box and unpacked it. I don't know if it's because of what's going on right now. It's just so up in the air and everything is everywhere and nobody really knows what's going on. But it's pretty like I wake up almost in a cold sweat thinking, I left the junk drawer. And normally that wouldn't be a problem, but the junk drawer is where all the good stuff is in my house. The scissors, the extra pins, the super glue, the cat treats, the lighters, the cat tags, everything. If I don't know where it goes in that junk drawer. So I wake up almost in a cold sweat and then I'm like, wait, but I know I had that box because I put it into another drawer here. There's so many drawers here. I love that about this place. Tomorrow I am going to be in the kitchen doing some stuff while I talk because A, it's easier, and B, I thought maybe I'd make a few things. I've been kind of cooking a lot because I'm a person who likes to just say, hey, let's go grab a burger. Let's go just do whatever. And we can't really do that right now. So I've been cooking and baking a lot. So that's been kind of an adventure. I made quiche for the first time 2 nights ago. I found a formula that I really like. It's basically 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of heavy cream, and I didn't have heavy cream, so I used condensed milk. Turned out really great. Since it's for 2 pie shells, 2 deep dish pie shells. So it's 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of condensed milk, which is a can, 8 eggs, and then 2 cups of whatever you want to mix in veggie and meat wise, and then a half a cup of cheese. And then you pre-bake the pie shell at 400 for 9 minutes, and then after it's pre-baked you fill it and then you bake it for 45 minutes at 400 degrees, and they're beautiful. They're bubbly, they're just perfect. They've got the perfect texture. It's really, really good. So I'll put that down too because I'll want to remember it and it'll be easier for me to remember it. But I made an all veggie one. I made a cheese and bacon one. I made a feta cheese and canned chicken one that was amazing. I may have made 4 quiches, and we have one left still in the fridge, and we're just nomming it as we go. I also made stir fry up. I also made a ton of egg salad that is so good. And I went ahead and pre-made the meat for sloppy joes and for tacos, so we could just grab it and make it quickly. We had a roast that I left in the crock pot for 19 hours yesterday. It was melt in your mouth delicious. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of cooking. I'm going to be doing baking, I think, next. In fact, oddly enough, the first thing I'm going to bake is no-bake cookies, because I noticed we have an abundance of peanut butter. I didn't realize we had that much peanut butter until I was packing and unpacking, so I've got to use it somehow. My pantry is crammed full. And it's not because of panic buying. I just generally always have food. So if anybody in the area, or really anybody I can send it to, needs something, please let me know, because I am more than willing to share what I have if I have it. It would make me feel better to know that I'm helping somebody. And, or if you need a loaf of bread, and I don't have a loaf of bread, I can bake you a loaf of bread. Or if you would just like a loaf of baked bread, here in town, I can just drop it off at your doorstep with a little note. Out of town, I can try and do overnight shipping. It's usually lasts for a couple days, so it wouldn't be too bad to shove it into a flat rate box and ship it to you. I know that some people are having trouble finding things like in the Seattle area, because that's where you find stereotypically the people who eat more health foods and more alternative milks and vegan, and they just eat better. And around here, people don't care about it. They just whatever. And so we still have things on our shelves that they don't, and I'm willing to go buy it and send it. I don't have a problem at all with that. I think that everybody should have what they need and what they want right now, if, it's reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a $50 steak. You need that right now. No, but if somebody like has allergies or whatever, I'm willing to go and hunt their stuff down. Same with if you can't find vitamins or anything, let me know. I'm going on a hunt tomorrow anyway. Online, I'm going to go on a hunt. I'm going to call some stores that should be open, and see if they have them. And if they have them, then I'll go and get them. So that's how a lot has changed for me, is that I'm doing a whole lot more by phone and on the internet. I was going to order groceries on Amazon, however, I couldn't because the waiting time was a month and a half out, and I don't have time for that. So that's good. Lisa, were you saying you needed bleach? Because if you need bleach, I've got some bleach packets that I can drop off. Like, you dissolve them in water to make a gallon of bleach. I can drop some of those off for you if you need them tomorrow, on my little adventure to go pick up some groceries that I already ordered at Walmart that I need to pick up, some stuff that we've already run out of. like milk, and we haven't run out of eggs. If you need eggs, let me know. I managed to get 5 dozen of them, and I still have quite a bit, and I'd rather share rather than have them go bad. So people here in town, if you need eggs, that would be Lisa, Anna, right here, right now. Anybody else joining, let me know. Yeah, they were price gouging everything. I went to order refried beans, and they were $17 for a case of them, which, okay, no problem. 12 cans, $17, the good stuff. I'm good. I put them in my cart. I went to order them, and they had jumped up to $32 for a case, which, ridiculous. That was another reason I did not order on Amazon. Okay, I'm glad that you're ahead on eggs, Lisa, but if it turns out that you're not, let me know, because usually I manage to get a hold of the big ones. I'm assuming you're set for milk and bread and all that as well. If not, let me know. You need canned chicken? I got canned chicken. You need tuna? I got it coming out of my ears for some reason. You know how when you go to the store, you sometimes you buy one thing too much? Apparently, I buy too much tuna. At least it's practical, and I can mix it in and make it and stuff like that. So, what are you guys doing right now? Like, what is the one thing that you're focusing on? Are you focusing on relaxing? Are you focusing on crafts? What is the main thing that you guys are up to right now? I'd be interested to know, because maybe I'd find something to do too. I don't know. Am I blinking? My video looked like it blinked for a second. I don't know. Oh my gosh. We bought a new coffee pot because ours broke. So now I have coffee again, which is great. Oh, and Peeps put out a new creamer for Easter. It is toasted. It's not toasted marshmallow. It's sweet marshmallow. I don't see anything different from regular marshmallow, because marshmallows are really freaking sweet, but it's really good. I'm gonna try it in some hot cocoa later today, and then I think I might make some toasted marshmallow mocha coffee. So I don't know, I'm getting real creative again. I'm trying to be a little bit better. I want to go out. I want to. It isn't that I don't want to go out, because I really want to go out, which is strange, because usually I just like to be at home. But then you tell me I can't go somewhere and I need to be there. I'm like, oh, gotta go. But I'm trying to be better, and I'm trying to do better. This weekend I am going to go get my mother's sewing machine and drop her off a couple quiches. I'm hoping that I'll have the room to sew. Then, if nothing else, I mean, I got this really nice desk. Everything is backwards and it's creeping me out. I have this really nice desk right here. It's an L-shaped desk, so if nothing else, I can use right here to sew. It'll be a little bit harder for me to... Oh, look, I look like I'm at a news desk. And in today's news... Okay, don't encourage me, because I'll put a big board up and get a pointer and start pointing. It'll be a little bit louder when Andrew's trying to film, because he does film for YouTube, and he does Let's Plays, basically, for YouTube, and it would drive him crazy if all he heard was, because it's a very loud, old sewing machine. It's not like one of those whisper quiet machines. I think mine might be. I can't get it to work to find out. So... I'm inept at a new machine. I can't work it. I think I just heard the hordes of children coming out. So there's that. What else? I found out that one of my favorite authors has a new book coming out in a series that I really like. That was cool. I don't know, maybe I should do some kind of soundtrack to put in the back of this, because I feel like it's really weird. Maybe I should have one of my children guest shot on this, but right now they're all buried nose deep in their own computers. That's another thing. I have chosen to be very lax with their schooling right now. Joey is continuing his learning as well as he can because he had a high grade point average and he didn't want to drop his grade. But Jason and Sammy are struggling. We tried homeschooling a couple years ago, and it was an absolute no-go. I hear the cat. I hear the cat. The cat is scratching. Hang on one second. Let me make an announcement to my children that they need to come and check the cat. My faithful Amazon Alexa will help me do that. Let me announce. Well, that was dumb. Try that again. That was dumb. Okay, so, okay. Oh, so anyway, I really just got confused. Kendall's sending me some really cute stuff. So in light of all that, since Jason is 16 and Sammy is 17, they will be instead, and we've already started, they're going to be studying for their GEDs and taking their GEDs because of how uncertain everything is right now. And Sammy is so behind in school as it is, and she's admitted to me she's probably not going to pass, even though they're doing pass-fail. She doesn't think she's going to pass, and Jason isn't sure either. And both of them just want to hurry up and be done with school because, as we all know, there are some people who are not made for school. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I'm not going to force them to do something that they're miserable at when they can go ahead and start looking at other options for their lives. Just because Sammy gets a GED doesn't go to art school, which is something that she wants to do. Jason actually would like to finish school and get a job and start working and get his own apartment so that he can do what he wants, because I think he thinks that he thinks like we all did as teenagers. Oh, I'm gonna get my own apartment. It's gonna be cool, and I can do whatever I want. But and it's okay to think that. It's great that he thinks like that. I want him to be thinking that. But I need him to be a functioning member of society, and I think this is going to help him out a lot. We've been working on a lot of cooking skills, which, like I said, since I'm cooking so much, I've been doing applied math by doubling recipes. Hang on one second. Hello? What? Come here.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm up fairly early.
You're up fairly early? That's Samantha. I am recording live.
Oh.
Oh. They can't see you. You're over there.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I went to bed at 3 o'clock.
Okay. What do you need?
Is it alright?
You may have your for a little while, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The recording goes good though.
Well, it probably will.
I think it's over there somewhere.
Oh, you need me to get it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. That was Samantha. You didn't see her. You think my hair is great, you should see her hair. It's just, all she has, okay, she decided she wanted her head shaved, so she shaved it from here back. She left the sides, and she left her bangs. And she woke up this morning, and her bangs are just, all she has is bangs, and they're just out of control. It looks really cute, though. She does have the head for a shaved head, which is very nice and very good. And it's nice and cool, and she likes that she doesn't have to use a lot of shampoo on it. And it's quarantine. It's hair. It's going to grow back. I'm so relaxed about certain things like that. So I think that's where we are. I've been recording for half an hour. If you have ideas that you want me to talk about, I was thinking about going more into depth into, one of my passions has been, I would like to be able to write sitcoms and make jokes on stage again and stuff like that. If you have ideas or you want to hear things, let me know. If you want to hear my take on something, let me know. This is a brand new page, brand new channel. I'm sure it will evolve and change and become very, very easy to do. Nobody is good at anything the first time they do it. And I've talked about doing this for years, having a YouTube channel where I spotlight my family and how weird we are and how, not weird, unique, how unique we are and some of the stuff that's said. And we talked about, we actually did talk about doing a podcast. We have a great idea for a podcast. However, right now, the way our apartment is set up with the mountains of boxes, we won't be able to record that podcast right now. So I think we're going to figure out a way to do that. We have the recording equipment. That's not a problem. It will stay under the Captain America umbrella because I like the name. It would be easy to brand. I had a phenomenal artist, and I will have to find her name. The reason I did not use the picture that she drew me was because, or that they drew me, is because I forgot who it was. So to be fair and to make sure the artist has credit, I don't want to use anything that I don't remember the artist who did it. I feel like they should get credit for whatever they do. Sammy also has done me a couple of graphics that I will be using as headers. She's a really good artist. She's been working on her art lately. I'm very proud of her. Joey has been working on video editing, and some of the stuff he has put out is, I'm blown away. I would not have been able to do it by 13. Some of the stuff he does just is phenomenal. And Jason is really, really good at, he's doing computery stuff too, and he's been really, really good with it lately. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this quarantine, because even if it's just good mental health, that's wonderful. That's what I'd like to, push, is good mental health. So I guess the takeaway from this is going to be, thank you for showing up. I will be doing this. Don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to leave me little bits of how you think it might go better, what you might like to see. I'm hoping to have something on the wall by tomorrow. That's a goal. I want everyone to focus on your mental health, focus on your actual health, practice the social distancing so we can get out of here and I can go and harass people in person, and we can go get coffee, and we can go to Walmart or to the mall or wherever we want to go and just be goofy and hang out with each other and, you know, just exist. And I know I owe a lot of people coffees and field trips, which is great. I can't wait. I've got so many great outfits picked out. But so challenge yourself to, like, I think what I'm doing here is I want to offer a challenge to everyone. I want to challenge everyone to think of one thing that they could do that they aren't doing already for your mental health. Could be a bubble bath, could be catching up on a show, could be eating a bag of popcorn by yourself. Could, you know, maybe you want to make a cake you haven't made in years and you haven't done it for myriad of reasons. So, yeah, I want everybody to challenge themselves and then let me know. Let me know what you did. Let me know what you challenged yourself with. I'm always looking for new ideas to challenge myself with. I was going to, my goal when we first moved here was, we have a phenomenal gym here. However, it's been locked down because of what's going on. So all my thoughts for that were derailed. So one of the things I'm challenging myself to do this week is I want to find the Wii, get it put back together with the television in the living room, because now we have hardwood floors and I don't have to worry about disturbing downstairs neighbors because I am the downstairs neighbor. And I want to get my Wii fitness board out and I want to just even use that for something to do. Because I don't like going, I mean, I like going for walks, but I don't like going for walks where I get to taste dirt, because we live in a very deserty part of the state. There's like nothing around here. It's great because there's nothing around. I can send the kids literally outside and be like, look, find somewhere to be where there isn't anybody else, and it's easy. And at the same time, it's horrible because it's nothing but dust and I'm constantly dusting. So my challenge to myself is to get the Wii back up and running so that I can do a few things. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm sorry this was such a cluster fluff. I promise to be more organized tomorrow. I love you all. Bye.